My name's Elaine McDowell, and I have been 45 years in Catholic education. I've been in 11 different Catholic schools. I was a teacher. I've taught every grade from 5th to 8th, every subject. I married my high school sweetheart. We would continue through Catholic college. We both became Catholic school teachers. After 8 years in administration, he was 41 years old and leukemia took him. I knew that I needed to be more of a financial presence in the family, so I went back to school to get my master's and my principal certificate. I became a principal at St. Bernard's School in Philadelphia. I was there for quite a few years as a teacher and then a principal. And the pastor here called me at my school. He said, "Could you come and meet me? I hear you're looking for a job." And he said, "I've heard all about you, and I'd love the chance to meet with you and have a conversation." There was a lot of work to be done in the school, but he was so proud of it. I came to Holy Trinity in Morrisville. I was the principal here for 11 years. And then I retired in June, or so I thought. The next week, I took a part-time job here as a director of development. So I have 4 children, 3 boys and a girl. Unfortunately, it was a little bit hard raising them and trying to keep up with Catholic education. But through the goodness of others, and much of it through BLOCS, I was able to keep the last of my children in Catholic school. That was when things got the toughest. Yeah, I've been lucky enough to have BLOCS at both of my schools where I was a principal. So when a child walks through the door, they have their own story, but it's so much more than a story. It's really a life. It's a connection of people. So that when I see one child, I see her grandmother. The grandmother who's raising that child, having already raised her own family, living on Social Security, and that money not being there to send her grandchild. And then 2 children who walk in who lost their father, and having watched that single mother bury her husband at a young age, at an age that people shouldn't go through that. And then on top of that, to think maybe she would have to have her children lose their school too. Watching families grow has been the greatest inspiration to me. It's not to escape the hurdle. Life isn't all going to be great, but it's how we hurdle it. You're touching the future. You're changing lives. Children are getting experiences and opportunities that they would never have. And some of them so drastically need the extended family that they have in a Catholic school. The subject material they may get in a public school or another school, but they're not going to get the sense of warmth and community that I know they get in a Catholic school. To see BLOCS be able to help that responsibility and to help to carry that child, and that's in effect what has happened. And that's what it does take. It indeed does take a village.